So the book I'm going to read today for y'all is Petit Rouge. Yeah, Petit Rouge. It says a Cajun Red Riding Hood. So if you can, raise your hand if you've ever read the original Red Riding Hood. Pretty much everybody, yeah? She has a red hood. She goes to bring her grandma some stuff. And then what happens to her?
The wolf comes.
The wolf comes. And what does he do to her?
He killed cookies.
He swallowed the grandma, right? And then who came to the rescue?
The Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, but then
the lumberjack.
The lumberjack. You're right. And then he chopped the wolf up and got grandma out. But this one's a little different. All right, are y'all ready for this? It's a Cajun one.
And the wolf pretended to be
it looks like the alligator.
It did. It pretended to be the grandma.
It looks like the alligator's gonna be the wolf.
The alligator's gonna be the wolf.
Something about
and then that girl right there is gonna be Little Red Riding Hood.
Cut the wolf out and the wolf yelled and stuff, and then they got grandma out.
They did. Okay, and so Cajun. All right, so Cajun's from Louisiana, right?
Yeah.
And so Louisiana has lots of what kind of language in it? Do y'all know?
Country accents.
Country accents. What kind of countries?
Oh,
tell
How
me.
y'all doing?
Italian?
No, French.
Oh.
So there's going to be lots of French words, okay? You're ready for this? We'll explain some too. So if I say adieu, that means goodbye. And then if I say, what's another one? Mais oui, that means yes. And then s'il vous plaît means if you please. Alright, are y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Back in the swamp where that Spanish moss grew, I heard me a story from a long time ago. In a little old house that been built out of wood, live a girl people call Petit Rouge Riding Hood. And Petit means little and Rouge means red. One day when her grandmother came down with the flu, Petit Rouge mama told her what she got to do. Take her this gumbo and 3 or 2 sweater, and some of this boudin gonna make her feel better. Have y'all ever eaten boudin?
Yeah, I love it.
It's like a sausage, right?
I've heard of it.
It's a sausage stuffed with like meat and stuff.
Meat and rice, yep, you're very right. You can take the P-roll with that big long push pole. Then there's just one more thing that you need to be told. Don't stop in the swamp. Don't you stop on the way, 'cause the swamp's full of gators. Shit, that's what they say. So you take that cat in the P-roll with you and bring yourself home just as soon as you're through. Petit Rouge take that food and her cat Tijon too. Then jump in that P-roll like she told to do. Mama wave adieu. What did adieu mean?
Me.
Goodbye. Goodbye. And Tijon, he waved back as he flowed through the swamp where the water looked black.
I got a question.
What's your question?
What is P-roll?
P-roll is like a boat. So this long, skinny canoe-looking boat, that's a P-roll.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they
I
like.
didn't even know that was swimming.
It was. So they're in a boat, and they're going to go to Grandma. They're going to give her some
I
food.
have something. I was gonna say that it's true that if you bring a cat along, because alligators are afraid of cats.
I've never heard that.
Because I watched a video on True TV's Top Funniest, and the cat was fighting the alligator, and the alligator went back in the swamp.
That was funny.
They don't be gone long when they see by a stump a big, long, green log that got plenty of bone. That log, it come close to the P-roll and say, "Now what you two doing here? S'il vous plaît?" It was Claude, that old alligator. Petit Rouge got a hunch, that old Claude thinking that he liked to have her for lunch. "We taking this food to my grandma," she says, "and I got me this pole, so you get out my way." "Pardon, mademoiselle, I don't mean to be rude. I just thinking that maybe you share some of that your food. A taste of that boudin or shrimp étouffée, that's all that I want, then I'll get out the way." Petit Rouge raised that pole away high in the air, and she looked at old Claude and she give him a stare. I'm counting to 3, and if you still there, this pole gonna hit you where you part your hair. And when she said 1, old Claw back out the way. You know that girl sure enough mean what she say. I think it went to sleep. I think it's still going. All right. Then little Petit Rouge pushed that P-roll again. And old Claw closed his eyes, and old Claw started to grin. I got an idea, and I know what to do. I'll give me that food and that little girl too. That gator swim fast, and then quick as the mouse, he up on the porch of Grandma's old house. What do you think he's gonna do?
Eat Grandma.
Yeah.
Then a guy gonna
We'll see.
No, he's
we'll
gonna hide her
see.
in the closet.
He opened the door, then sticking his head, and then he see Grandma asleep in the bed. He tried to tiptoe so she don't hear no sound, but his tail bumped the shelf and 2 cups fall down. When they hit the floor, crash! It break both them cups. And Grandma, she hear it, and Grandma wake up. Sucker! She exclaimed, I know this ain't right. Then she run in the closet and locked that door tight. Oh, Claw laughed. You can hide, that's okay. In fact, there's more better with you out the way. Claw put on the nightgown and Grandma's nightcap, then jump in the bed like he taking a nap. He pull up the covers round his big old green head and pretend that he's Grandma, just laying in bed. And sure enough, right soon there's a knock at the door, and Claw say, Come in, what you stay outside for? And in walk Tichon and Petit Rouge Hood, and they look at Grandma, and she don't look good. Petit Rouge, she say, Grandma, your face, it's all green, and your skin got them bumps. Now, what do that mean? Old Claw make her smile, and he say, It's that food. It make me all green with them bumps, that's for true. Why don't you come closer, 'cause I want to see all that good food your mama done cook for poor me. Petit Rouge Riding Hood and then Tichon the cat, they take a step closer from where they was at. Petit Rouge, she say, Grandma, I know you've been sick, but I think my eyes been playing on me a trick. Your mouth kind of big and your nose kind of long, and I got me a feeling that something bad wrong. I've been rubbing my nose with them tissues, said Claude, and my nose looks funny 'cause I rub it too hard. Now, come one step closer, said Claude kind of sweet, 'cause I'm thinking that maybe it's about time to eat. Petit Rouge and Tichon get up real close when Claude smiled and Tichon turned white as them ghosts. Petit Rouge, she said, Grandma, your teeth big and white, and Tichon and me know that something ain't right. And that's when Claude laughed and he said, Oh, my wee, it ain't right for you, but it's sure right for me. Claude threw off them sheets. Petit Rouge shouted, Aye! It's that gator who wanna make lunch out of me. Claude crawled out the bed and then onto the floor. Then Petit Rouge knows she got some trouble for sure. But Tichon the cat, y'all know what he know what to do. He's smart for a cat. Yeah, you know that for true. When Claude turned his back, Tichon run to the table and jump up on top just as fast as he able. He find him the bottle that say red hot sauce. Then he reach back his arm and he give it a toss. He see Petit Rouge catch the sauce in her hand. Then he pull out that basket, a piece of boudin. He tossed that boudin just when Claude start to hiss. Tichon cross his fingers and hope she don't miss. Petit Rouge watched that boudin come fly through the air. Then she reach up and catch it. But guess who right there? That's right, it was Claude. Petit Rouge knew one thing. Old Claw mouth ain't open 'cause he likes to sing. She take that hot sauce and before you count two, she soaked that boudin with that sauce through and through. She shoved that boudin right in front of Claw's nose. Just about the same time, Claw done snap his jaws closed. He think he don't bite Petit Rouge Riding Hood, and at first, Claw be thinking she tastes pretty good. But then he stopped chewing and closed both his eyes and sit up and think maybe he's gonna die. He made him backflip 'cause that boudin so hot. And the next thing you know, his tail tightened him knot. He danced around, he don't know what to do. His mouth feel like fire, his nose burning too. So into the swamp with his mouth open wide, Claude jump in that water to cool off inside. And then from that closet, Grandma, she peek out, 'cause she wants to see what be making Claude shout. And when she see Claude in that swamp jumping round, she come out that closet and dance up and down. Then Grandma, Tijon, and Petit Rouge Riding Hood be rolling on that floor and they laugh theyself good. Then Grandma stand up and she dust off her clothes. She said, "Oh, that food sure done smell good to my nose. Now pull up a chair and let's take a look at all the good food your mama done cooked." And soon they are eating that shrimp etouffee, boudin, and gumbo with lots of filet. And when they all through, Petit Rouge tell Grandma, "Go sit yourself down in your big rocking chair." Grandma, she sit down with Tijon in her lap, and soon Petit Rouge and them all take a nap. And folks in the swamp say that sometimes they see old Claude hanging around that old stump of a tree. 'Cause old Claude, that old gator, he finally cooled down. But when he see people now, he don't come round. Old Claude reckon people be too hot to eat. He don't know that the hot sauce don't make all the heat. Old Claude, he been tricked, so it all worked out good for Tijon, Grandma, and Petit Rouge Riding Hood. So now my little guinea pigs, y'all have to answer some questions. Are y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
So, what was something in the book that was different from the real Red Riding Hood? Tell me.
The gator wasn't the wolf.
The gator wasn't the wolf. So that was an animal change.
Ooh.
Tell me something different.
That they had on this one, but the other was the
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had cookies. This one had boudin. Tell me.
And that the gator didn't swallow anyone.
Yeah, the gator didn't swallow anyone. Just
And
boudin, huh?
a person didn't come and save them.
True. They saved
And-
themselves.
I think that is like
Mm-hmm.
a cat saved them.
A cat saved them. Okay, next question. If you could ask one of the characters any question, what would you ask them? Liam, what would you ask? Who would you ask?
I don't know.
Randy, who would you ask? Okay.
I'll ask the alligator since he learned his lesson, we can go back to the house.
What do y'all think? Do you think he's gonna go back to the house?
No.
I don't think so either.
the
Harmony,
house.
who would you ask a question to?
I'll ask that question to the alligator
What'd you
because
ask him?
I'll ask him what would he want to eat a goose and why would he eat a goose, because the goose is so nice
The gooses were nice.
and
huh?
the grandma.
The grandma was nice too. So what was the most surprising part of the story? That you're like, whoa, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
That the alligator ate the blueberry instead of
What was the most surprising part?
hot sauce.
The hot sauce.
No,
What was the most surprising part? Yeah, you. I'm sorry. I don't.
I was gonna throw the hot sauce.
Oh yeah, the cat was gonna throw the hot sauce. I didn't know cats threw hot sauce.
When the alligator ate the
It's okay.
hot sauce, hot sauce pudding.
Yep, that was pretty funny, huh? So, if you could have added a part of the story or changed something, what would it be?
Instead of putting grandma in the closet, I would make the alligator eat her.
Okay. That's how it is in one of the original stories, huh? What would you add or change?
The alligator ate the blueberry and instead of hot sauce, I put hot sauce.
What would you change or add?
I would change that the grandma wouldn't lock and that she got ate by the
I just want the grandma to be eaten. That's so sad.
alligator.
Oh, girl, that's so sad. Well, that is all I have. Thank you for answering my questions and listening to me read the story.
You're welcome. That other question, what was that other question before?